How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be talking about these tanks behind me and give you a little tour of what's going on in the fish room. Alright, so in this tank we have some Apistogramma Hongshloy red golds. They're currently, you can see the male kind of in the background there. See if I can get them to come out with a little blur. May I come out for those? The female will definitely, you'll be able to see her in a second. Yep, there she comes. She's in the cave currently. The male, he's tripping out right now. Nothing new, that happens. See if he'll come out and eat some bloodworms. I love these fish. They're so pretty. I actually had a male die on me. Luckily, my friend had his female die, so it kind of worked out. So we have a pair of these guys, and they are in the middle of breeding. The way I can tell this is because right here, look how pretty that female is. You see how there's kind of a mound of sand and rocks in front of that cave? She's preparing for the male to come in and mate. She's also been chasing out and going and tail slapping him and running back to the cave, trying to lure him almost into the cave. These are beautiful fish and I really love them. Next to it, we have a really, really pretty tank. I personally love this tank. It's just an Indian rice fish tank. There's also some red really shrimp, and we got a crap ton of snails. So yeah, but as you can see throughout this tank, we have some dwarf chain ferns. I'm not sure what type of sword this is, although it was down to like 2 leaves, these rotten leaves right here, and it decided it wanted to expand like crazy, and it really turned out amazing. There's the female. So we actually had a really sad story with this tank. Oh my god, wait, hold on, guys. See them trying to tail slap each other. She's trying to lure him in. He's tweaking out. See if we can catch him going in the cave. Huh. Anyways, there's red really shrimp in here, but we had a really sad story happen. All of the adults, but that one, ended up, this filter broke and they got sucked into it and did not make it. So it's really sad, but we have about 15 babies in this tank. Holy crap, they're tail slapping. And a bunch, we have 10 shrimp. So the shrimp are hard to see. Let's see if we can get in, zoom in on that one. There's one right there. I'm trying not to spook them. And they hang out a lot in that ball of java moss. That ball of java moss is huge back there. They hang out a lot back there. Oh, look at that, you can see a fry right there. So these fry are a little older, but if you look right, it's really hard to see him. He's so tiny. So they must be laying eggs again, because there's new fry constantly being formed in this tank, which I think is crazy. So I typically just feed these guys to see if we can catch them eating. Just some crushed up pellet. And they love this stuff. It works great. Oh, there's the shrimp. You can really see them there. They love these pellets. It's great for helping them grow. I mean, I'm trying to get the shrimp to lay eggs is the ultimate goal, so I can start breeding them in this tank too. But I took out about 10 babies, I think, as you can see, because there's just so many in here. And I thought since they're all only in a 10-gallon, a little less density would help them possibly grow a little faster. So trying to get them to grow as fast as possible. All right, so you guys see that little dot right there? That is a little baby Apistogramma. That I tried to take them all out of this tank, but I wasn't sure if I got them all yet, so I didn't touch them. But look at that, there's one right there. So I'm gonna do my best to show you all this. It's gonna be hard to see him. See him right there, swimming around. So up in here, I think I got him out. Yeah, I got him. Right. Up here, it's hard to film this. This is my current fry system that we have going on. There's about 15 baby Apistogramma somewhere around here. Oh, there's one right there. See that little dude right there? And then maybe I can see better. If I see the side. Yeah, there's one right there too. See him right there. I mean, they're really small, about 1/2 inch. So how this fry system works is this canister filter has a tube connected to it that pumps fresh water constantly in, and then you can see there's an air stone in the back pumping oxygen in. In the 30-gallon blowout, we have this extremely pretty male German blue ram right now. He's young, so I'm trying to grow him out slowly. And then in the back, you can see our mix of baby rice fish that we're growing out here too. Look how little that little one is. I mean, he is just stunning. All right, next to him, you may be wondering, oh my God, what is this empty, dead tank? Well, there's actually 3 fish in here. One of them is gonna be hidden. See if we can get a view of him. You can see him right in there. He's a Bumble Catfish. He has been with me through some trials and tribulation, and his name is Bumble. We love Bumblebee. There's also a few different types of plants. We got a lot of dwarf water lettuce. I love dwarf water lettuce, as you can see. Covered that tank in it. Oh, there's my boy. But this tank runs really warm. It's about 80 degrees, and I run it warm because, if you can see him right there, that is the female. There's 2 German blue rams in this 10-gallon. I'm not sure where their male is, but they're gorgeous. There you can see the male in the reflection. We're trying to breed these guys, but I've been kind of unsuccessful. This is a younger pair. I'm not sure if they bred before, but we're trying. See if we can get them to eat here. Come on, I see you looking at it. Anything that's left over, we will have. The catfish will eat. I've never seen leftover food in this tank before. Dang, they're not gonna come out. Same with these guys. This dude is ferocious. He is, there we go. We'll give him those. And the catfish and the pleco, that's hard to see. But there is actually a pleco in here too. They'll all clean that up. The rice fish won't be able to eat those, but this dude is really, really pretty. I love this fish. Okay, so in this you can see we have some first bites. We're just gonna suck up some water, mix it up, see what makes this disgusting looking juice. And this is how we feed the babies. Here you go. Drop in some rings of first bites for them. See if you can see it. Okay. I mean, it's insane how much of this stuff there is when you drop it. I mean, that was like 6 drops. See if we can see any eating. Okay, so one thing I didn't really mention is what temperature I typically run these tanks at. So when I'm breeding these Apistogramma, I typically like to run their tanks around 82 to 83. These guys right now are colder, which is probably bad for these shrimp. But these rice fish, you have to keep them colder in the winter because they go through breeding cycles. And you don't want to constantly have them in a breeding cycle, because it can end up with infertile eggs, and it can just cause more problems. So if they're on their cold, I can probably warm them up sooner here, and I'll probably get some eggs from some of these bigger babies. This tank has no heater, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. This tank runs around 78 to 80, and it raises the fry. And then this tank I have set to 84 right now. It's really warm, and it's trying to maximize the breeding of these guys. If you guys like this style of video, let me know. We have a lot of upcoming projects, and we were trying to expand the fish room slowly, so see you guys later. Guys, look in there. The male and female are actively breeding.